I show 6 o'clock, so if we want to get going here.
We'll do
So
it.
I'd like to call to order the November 10th meeting of the Del Rio Planning Commission. Karen, will you make a roll call, please?
Commissioner Berger,
Here.
Commissioner Wood,
Here.
Commissioner Ragsdale Cronin,
Here.
Commissioner Krieger,
Here.
Commissioner Jackshaw,
Here.
Vice Chair Hayworth.
Present. And now we'll recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. Thank you. I think before we get started, if it's okay, I would just like to say that Mr. Halleck has decided to step down from the Planning Commission. So you're stuck with me till we fill a position, and we'll choose another chairman. So bear with me. So we'll move on to the consent agenda. I imagine everybody's had a chance to look at that. Any comments by any changes, comments?
I move that we accept them as presented.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Passes. Okay, now it's time for public comment. Anyone wishing to address the commission on matters not appearing on the agenda may do so now. The public may comment on any other matter listed on the agenda at the time the matter is being considered by the commission. There will be a time limit of not more than 3 minutes for each speaker. No action will be taken by the commission on matters brought up under the items, and all comments will be referred to staff. Any comments from public?
Don't see any hands.
Gonna make this easy.
So far.
So far, yeah. All right. Seeing none, thank you. We'll close public comment. Okay, so the building activity report, everybody's had a chance to look at that, I imagine. Is there any comments or questions?
Happy to see 2 more ADUs. That's towards our arena, right? John, keep track of those. That's
We are.
one here, one there. They start to add up a little bit.
All right, so I move to ask for a motion to accept it as it is.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. No old business, there's none. New business. We don't have quite a quorum, so we're going to choose one of us who is within the 500 feet. Karen has chosen, done a ballot of her own to decide which of the 3 of us that are within the 500 feet will sit in on this. So, and I'm one of those. So, unless I'm chosen, George will be the chair for this item. So, Karen.
So what I've done, because we're recording it and we need to make sure that this is totally, up and up, I'm going to have Martin pick the name. No, you hold the bowl and I'll pick the name. How does that sound?
Okay.
There's Martin's hand. Okay. My trusty assistant, Gary Krieger.
Okay, so George, you get to chair. I am going to turn off my camera and mute myself and have at it.
Okay, and I guess Mike has to do the same, doesn't he? Okay,
Yes.
perfect.
All done.
This, I just can't shake this chair thing at all, but bear with me. This is the first time I've done this on a Zoom meeting. So is the applicant Ann Hamadi present?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
there you go. Could you just briefly give a description of what you're doing, if you would like, for the
Certainly.
audience?
Okay. So we have a property at 1055 Portola. that we have purchased and plan to live in. We're planning some minor reconstruction to the exterior of the house. We will be replacing the windows. We'll do a small bump out at the front door to create a little foyer, and a small bump out in the living room to square off the room. All of the additions to the house will be within the existing roof structure, so it really won't add to the mass of the house in any way. We'll be doing some upgrading of the kitchen and baths within the house.
On the floor.
Yeah, redoing the floors. There's a office in the front of the house, which we'll be adding a closet to. So we will be able to say then that it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house rather than a 2-bedroom, 2-bath house.
Okay, and I apologize to make this official. This is Architecture Review 21-09, 1055 Portola, requesting approval to replace windows, extend a 37-foot square entryway, add new fencing around the entire property, the single-family dwelling, all colors and material to match existing. So apologize for that. Excuse me. Any of the commissioners like to ask for any clarification? I will start with Bill, if you'd like to say anything.
Yeah, just a quick question. I see it's removing 2 trees. What kind of trees are they?
So the tree in the front, we're not sure if we're going to remove or just prune it. It's a cedar tree, and it's been badly pruned throughout the years, I believe, to avoid the power line that it is right there. And then in the back of the house, there is a tree, and I don't know what it is, but it's really a volunteer.
Something.
Basically, it's a weed that's grown into a tree, and it hangs over the house.
Okay. That was it. That's all my questions.
Okay, Gary?
Just to clarify for everyone, if you haven't, I'm making everybody saw, but when they say the fence is around the property, it's actually not going all the way out to the street. I know, yeah.
That's correct. So we did submit the plot plan, and you can see that the actual street is really the city's property. And so the fence will be on the 1055's property, not on all the way out to the street. And it really isn't going to, I guess it is around the house, but the front of the house will just have a very low fence, more for aesthetics. And we're going to create a little patio in the front. We're calling it the social pad. But then there'll be a fence, higher fence, to create a courtyard off of the living room, which is really to the side of the house. If you're familiar with the property, it's the one at the end of Portola that has the little turn onto Quendale, which we've nicknamed the turkey turn. And so it's within that area of the property.
Right, yeah, you've had a lot of turkeys recently.
There has been a lot of turkeys over there.
Yeah, my comment was simply, after staring at the house for 17 years, it's gonna be nice to see some improvements. So
Thank you.
that's all I got.
Well,
Okay.
we hope
Denise.
to do so.
Hi. Yeah, it's going to be really great to see something happen to that house. I can't wait. I had a question about the fencing material you'll plan, the fence design you plan on using.
Yeah, so we're looking at doing a stucco fence with some columns and broken up with gates that would be in an arch format. And then some landscaping around the fence just to soften it.
Oh, okay. That sounds nice. Okay. So kind of a Spanish style.
Yeah, very much so.
Mm,
Okay. Okay.
There is a house on Portola about going toward the Safeway,
Mm.
maybe about 15 houses on the right-hand side. I don't know who lives there. But opposite, almost opposite that blue mailbox.
Mhm.
And
At least it had sort of the column effect.
do you
But
want to
it's
show the
not
pictures?
stucco,
No.
you know.
Yeah. When, so I visited your property and I noticed the house actually sits down a little bit from the street. And so when you put up, if you do a 6-foot fence kind of on the court side, it's going to be it's almost 7 feet to the top of the house. So that's, because the house sits down and then a 6-foot fence. And so it's quite large. I mean, it's quite tall.
Yeah, and even
Yeah.
that, we're looking at maybe not the whole height of it being stucco.
Okay.
That some of it could be wood to just sort of break up that
You
sort
break
of
it up.
mass
Okay.
look. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, couple of questions that I have are,
Mhm.
in the front, there's a 3-foot fence and then it jogs back to the 6-foot. Is that going to be 3 foot also? It's not very clear.
So the front of just the front part will be 3 foot, basically the part in front of most of the house. And then the 6 foot would start past the house so that the 6 foot is just to enclose an area for like a courtyard.
So to be a little bit more clear, where your added entryway, if that goes straight out and then there's a 3-way corner and then it goes towards Paloma, is that little jog 3 foot or is it 6 foot?
So I'm not sure what.
So if you look at from the Portola side, at the
Mhm.
front door,
Yep,
at some point, it goes back towards the house.
right. That's all 3 foot until
Okay.
it gets past the house. Then that's where you see the 6 foot. Now in the back, there'll be more of the 6 foot. Not that we don't love our neighbor Gary, but maybe he doesn't need to look in our bedroom every night. so.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
we'll get maybe show from the patio. Yeah, there we go.
okay, I think that's the only question I have. I will go out to our city manager if he has any comment. John?
I don't. I think that this is really what we would consider minor tenant improvements. And the fence, I get what Denise is saying, that it would appear to be 7 feet, but the code is from grade, so it's still 6 feet from where the fence is being constructed. So that's well within the code. So
Okay.
I think everything that staff can see in this design looks good.
Okay, well, now I will, at this point, I'd like to go out to the public. Karen, if you would manage that for me, I would appreciate that.
Yep, I'm looking. I don't see any hands. I see Mayor Kerr's hand up.
Hi, this evening I'm only Allison Kerr. I am a resident just like everybody else. Welcome to the community. My question had to do with I don't drive those corners, but are the 6 feet going to impede the vision of anybody going around the corners? Thank you.
Are you asking
I
us that?
I think I can
Yeah.
answer that.
can probably address that. Oh, go ahead, John.
Yeah, so the fence more than meets setbacks, and they're staking out there, and actually Ron and I went out and looked at it today, and we couldn't see any issues with sight lines or anything around that corner.
Yeah, I
Thank
think the fence is going to be far enough back that it's, as people approach Quindale from Portola heading west, they're still going to have plenty of time. But while we're at it, John, next time you're out there, take a look at that yield sign. It definitely needs to be replaced, or the trees cut off of it, because people don't yield. But that has nothing to do with this fence. That's just an ongoing problem.
I'll definitely look at that. Thank you.
Thank you.
And George, I see Cheryl Parker's hand up.
Okay, Cheryl?
Just Sorry, I'm traveling. Just wanted to say welcome to the neighborhood. Just another resident
Thank you.
and glad to have someone else fixing up their home.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Okay,
And Alana Miles has her hand up.
Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to say welcome again and to the new neighbors. And like Gary, I am very anxious to see the improvement, and it's been a long time, so it'll be very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I think that's it.
okay.
I don't
Thank
see
you. We will
anybody else.
close it to public comment now. Let's go back out to the commission for your comment on your opinions and any other questions that you may have. Bill?
I'm just glad to see we're getting that property's going to be improved, and welcome to the neighborhood. I don't really have any concerns with it.
Okay, Gary?
Doesn't say any better. Welcome. Let me know if you ever need a hand.
Okay.
Thank you.
And-
As long as I'm not late getting Katie to bar. That's an inside joke you guys don't know about.
And Denise?
Welcome to the neighborhood and thank the improvements. I'm looking forward to them. And also thank you for putting the staking out. So I went by and it was really nice to see. And the fence is set far back far from the street, which I think it'd be a nice addition.
Okay, I will come to myself. I wish you guys would have staked the height of that fence a little bit. And also I wish you would have submitted some pictures of some fences that would look similar to what you're doing. If it's going to be a solid stucco, I don't know if it will be a little obtrusive on the big side. I wish you would have done something. It doesn't seem like anybody, I don't live on that side, and all your neighbors seem to be happy with it. So I'm not going to ask for any kind of delay on this by showing pictures or anything else. But I wish you would consider maybe doing a lower stucco and something up on top to break that up. I do appreciate you willing to put some planting and so forth, and that will break that up. The tree in the front of the yard, that cedar tree, it's a beautiful tree. I know that somebody just chopped the heck out of it. And in a way, I would hope that you could prune that and make a nice tree out of it. So
Yeah, we're going to try our darndest to do that. But
To straighten it
so
out too.
we hope we can.
yeah, and if you can't, you can't.
Yeah.
It's fine. I understand the problem of it. And I want to also mention that we're welcome to our fine little neighborhood. I've lived here most of my life, and I really like the new people that come in, and I hope you join the community in various ways, either coming to councils. We have the Delray Oak Citizens Action Group that you're more than happy to join. And so welcome to the neighborhood. I like everything about it. It's a weird lot. And so when I first went up, I go, wow, this fence is, but it's in the backyard, but it's right out in front. So anyway, I have no problem with it. And I don't know if anybody has any other further questions of the commission. If not, I will go out to get a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve file number ARC number 21-09.
Here, a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The motion carries. There is a 20-day appeal period. So go from there and see Karen for the rest of your application. Let her go. Thank you very much. It looks like it'll be a nice addition.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye. And at this
Bye-bye.
point,
Bye-bye.
I will turn it back to Mike.
Thanks, George. And yeah, I'm glad to see something happen with that house. That always looked like a problematic piece of property. So yeah, good on you.
Yeah, I hope they keep control of the turkeys and the gophers.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that.
Now you want a lot.
Yeah.
All right, well, thank you, George. So I guess we'll move on to announcements from the Planning Commission. Bill, you got anything?
I'm good to go.
No? George?
Pass the word around. I believe it's December 3rd. We've got Santa's Workshop. Flyers will be passed out shortly.
The 4th, right? Sorry, the 4th.
The 4th? Okay, I thought,
I think Friday's the 3rd.
Oh.
I think the 3rd is Friday. I think the 4th is Saturday.
Saturday, the 4th.
the 3rd, we got to get to work and start it. So it's the
Yeah.
4th. Yes, thank you.
Right.
Denise?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Gary?
No?
Nope. Mike?
Same.
Nope. I just wanted to express, and I'm kind of sorry he's not here, to Jeremy Halleck, to thank him for all of his contribution to the city and planning commission, and being a chairman and being a planning commissioner. It's too bad that he had to decide to bow out for now. Hopefully he can come back in some capacity at some time in the future. So I really don't have, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I
Go
would
ahead, George.
like to piggyback on that. I think Jeremy was an excellent chair, and it's unfortunate that he did step down. He had our city 100% behind him, and I will miss him.
I could not agree more.
Anyway, well, okay, so next meeting is Wednesday, December 8th, 6 p.m.
Chair, if I can just add something.
Absolutely.
So first of all, yeah, I'd like to echo everybody's appreciation for Jeremy. It's unfortunate that he's not here, so we can't tell him that. But I will definitely reach out to him and let him know. Also, I think the Amatis jumped off the call here, but I'll have Ron reach out to them to talk to them about that cedar tree. He's actually working on getting his licensing as an arborist. So he has a lot of good information to share. So he might be able to help them save that tree. And then also we have a flyer out for replacement planning commissioner. We don't have any applications yet, right, Karen?
Not yet.
Not yet. So, and the deadline is the 3rd of December?
It's December 6th by the end of the day. We've put it out to everybody. So hopefully we're going to get some applicants. They'll all be heard as part of the December meeting.
Yeah, that's the hope. If we get applicants, then we'll take it to the council for the council to vote on replacement. So we'd appreciate you all getting out and beating the bushes. It's always better for the council to have options, and it's always fun to watch them debate that. So let's give them that option and give them a choice. So please get the word out, and anybody you think would be a good addition to your committee, please get them interested and get them excited about helping out and serving the community. This is an important commission. And then last but not least, I just want to thank Commissioner Hayworth for stepping up and taking the reins for the next couple of months, and George for stepping in when Mike has to bow out. I appreciate you all being willing to take on the mantle at a moment's notice. So I really appreciate it. It's been great working with you all, and looking forward to working some more. And with that, I'm done.
Karen, you had something?
No,
Okay.
I'm good. John covered it.
Go ahead, Bill.
Sorry, I forgot. Since Jeremy has moved on, we were kind of in the middle of a flag ordinance. Kind of wondering where that's going to head now. I know John had originally wanted to do something with it at staff level. I would be more than happy to work with John, and if he needs anything from us, and then bring something back for the next meeting, if that's appropriate. Just so it doesn't get lost in the weeds. Just would like to keep.
I also,
moving forward.
I'll let you take it, John.
Okay, yeah, that would be great. And if you want to add a third to take the place of Jeremy, that's fine. Otherwise, the three of us can take it on, and Karen can set up a couple of meetings for us.
Okay.
Yep.
Good with that, if everybody else is.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. I guess we'll adjourn the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good
All
night.
right, thanks, guys.
Bye.
Karen, thank you, and Randy,
Good night.
appreciate it. Night.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Night all.
Good night, guys.